bagaça. Paramos. Peguei nessas caralho. Já fui, né? E vou vir pra esquerdinha aqui pra ver o que tem aqui. Tem que arranjar ponto de essência, eu não tenho, mano. Tem negócio pra pegar. Tudo envenenado. Ó, tem uma vala. Dominado pelo vazio. Aqui.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
O tubarão moribundo jaz na areia, ofegando e sangrando pela boca. Peguei a roça. Revira os olhos sombrios e apagado para você. As barbatanas ensanguentadas se abrem em busca de água. E só encontram mar. Tem que pegar ele? Pior que não tem nenhum. O que fala? O que falava com os animais era. Era o Fanny. Era aqui que tava o negócio do. Permite que você fale com animais. Eu posso pegar o. E falar com o animal. Cadê? Amigo dos animais. Tem 2 pontos. Pegar. E deixa esse um aí pra usar com alguma coisa. Tem nenhum anel?
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air. It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
Ele arfa lutando para encontrar o fôlego necessário para falar, fumando o próprio sangue pela boca.
No, die here. Monsters in the water. Monsters
Será
in the
que
deep.
monstros na água, nas profundezas?
Monsters bigger. More and more growing.
Agora não tá com medo. E agora? Acabou com o sofrimento do bicho. Devolvo para a água. Você decide. Não tem que eu decido não. O que é isso aqui? Caralho, todo mundo tá fedido, velho. Por causa do peixe aqui.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to It looks at you with its cold...
Eu não queria matar, não dá pra me arrastar,
It
não?
looks at you with its cold... A dying shark lies gasping...
Tá, eu vi. Alvo pesado demais. Deu alguma merda aqui. Ah, porra, mano.
That void woken had someone in its...
Caralho, morreu. Imunidade é doente, imunidade é infectado. Com ponto.
I'll give none.
aqui, não posso fazer nada. Ah, tá aqui com a bombinha aqui, velho. Pega aí. Ah, tá encantado. Caiu na minha trap. It's a trap. Vermelhão agora, mano. Vermelho, vermelhote, 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 vermelhão. Quatro turnos. Agora, o que eu faço? Caralho, isso aí. My turn.
I'll yield to none.
Encantou. fácil. Tem um só. E o outro que tava aqui. Porra, tomou. Nossa, Billy. Da Elvis. Os bichos não tem nada, mano. Sacanagem, SP. Rubi. É um boleto pra pagar. Olha, tem essência aqui. Quem tá precisando de essência? Opa, o que é isso aqui? Volta aqui. Caralho, velho. Pega essa porra aí. Eu preciso aumentar essa porra, mano. Matar meu conhecimento. Ela tem quanto de conhecimento? Por olho, eu tenho 3 de conhecimento, não posso certificar os bagulho, mano. Ô, devolve um bagulho aí, mano. Ela pegou as de coisa. Panela. Tem que roubar a vida. 19 de força, velho. Deixa eu identificar os outros. Ela vai virar arqueira, hein? Destreza insuficiente. Esse aqui. É destreza 12. Mais um de geomancia. Caralho. Cultivar. Mais alguma coisa para identificar aqui? Mandar lá pro... Ah, recarregou? Vou ver aqui primeiro. Eu tô usando. Tem destreza. E pá. Um pouquinho de destreza, mas beleza. Ah, nessa aqui é a bota do rei. Nem que eu perco. % de chance de roubar a vida. Esse é o equipo. Dá pra ele, velho. Pega o melhor. Ver se eu estou fazendo certo. Ela tem ariete, velho. Dele, né? Ai, quase que eu fiz merda. Tocar, cara. Vou movimentar o bagulho, esqueci. Exploradinha, né? Eu já vi. Aqui não. Vou descer aqui. Tá vindo já.
That doesn't sound promising, does it?
Makes my bones itch.
Foi tudo.
A Magister caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
Não sei, filha. Vamos investigar. Ó, tem essência ali.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no. Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Pode ser verdade. O que aconteceu aqui, filha?
No, it's not true. Can't be true. No,
Porra.
no, no.
Precisa da vida de alta qualidade.
Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no. Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's
Yeah,
not
no.
true. Can't be true. No, no, no.
Dá pra vender.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true.
E braço aqui que eu nunca sei pra que serve.
No, no, no.
Peraí. Volta aí.
No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no,
Cadê ali?
no.
Manda o baúzinho primeiro.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening. No, it's not true. Can't be true. No, no, no.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard.
Not true.
Você passa pelos essencialistas correntados e sobe na caravana sem reclamar. Ao se acomodar, você oferece a bênção de Halik ao guarda do mestre.
He offers only a
Em
bleary-eyed
troca,
stare of disinterest in return before
ele
shoving the chained
Só lhe
sorcerers
devolve
aboard.
uma
As you
olhada
watch them
sonolenta
cower,
de
you
desinteresse.
cannot help but feel annoyance.
Enquanto sob os essencialistas acorrentados a bordo, uma vez acorrentado, você não consegue deixar de sentir uma certa irritação.
After all,
Afinal de
don't they know
contas,
they're going to be
Eles
safe?
não sabem que serão salvos.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Taca a mulher.
Light as drift with salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her
Cai na
fingers.
mão comigo, mano. Só um minuto. Pronto. Branca como o sol da floresta flutuante, a anã hesita ante o seu avanço. Segura uma faca curta e reluzente no alto. A pose feroz consegue esconder o tremor nos dedos.
Back! Get back!
Para
I'll
trás,
kill
para
you,
trás.
Just like the rest of them.
Eu vou te matar igual aos outros. Porra.
Shh, lass. I know you're all afraid. In times like these, I don't blame you. But I ain't out to hurt you. Now, why don't you take a few breaths and tell me what happened?
Calma, garoto. Sei que você está assustada. Não dá pra culpá-la em tempos assim. Mas eu não vou machucá-la. Agora porque você não respira fundo e me conta o que aconteceu.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
Ela se curva humildemente enquanto a atitude desafiadora desvanece.
No. I've never seen anything
Nunca vi
like
nada
those
como
beasts
aqueles monstros.
before. Are
Eles se
they
foram.
gone?
Voidwoken, you mean? Poor thing.
Você quer
No wonder
dizer
you were scared.
criaturas do vazio?
I'd be scared
Pobrezinha.
too.
É natural que esteja. Eu também estaria.
Those? Yes.
As mesmas.
Worst ones
Sim,
I've ever seen.
as piores que eu já vi.
Ripped through the magisters.
Elas destruíram os
The
mestres,
dwarves.
os anões,
Dead.
mortos,
Dead.
mortos.
And the
Essencialistas.
sorcerers.
Especialistas se foram.
Gone.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the
Olhar
distance,
vazio
glassy as
e
marble.
inexpressivo
It's not
perdoa-se
cold,
ao longe.
yet her shivering is
Está frio,
relentless.
mas a tremedeira não dá nenhum alívio a ela.
I don't know.
Eu-
I don't know.
eu não sei,
Oh,
eu não
Duna's
sei.
beard.
Pela
Loha,
barba da Duna,
my
Loha,
boss, Loha,
meu
will
chefe,
want to know what
Pato
happened
Loha
to
vai
them,
querer saber
but
o que aconteceu
I
com
can't
eles.
remember.
Mas eu não lembro.
Lohar, eh?
Loha, onde
Where will
encontra
I
seu
find
chefe?
this boss of yours?
Loha, onde encontra seu... Eu já esqueci a voz dele.
Oh, well,
É
you'll
bem,
find him in Effie's Emporium.
ele estará no
beneath the
Empório
Black
Elf,
Bull.
embaixo da
He's a
taverna Touro
fine
Negro.
man.
Ele é um bom homem.
Yeah.
Um pouco rude.
But he's the only one in Driftwood wanting
Um
to
pouco rude
help
sim,
and not
mas é o
hurt.
único em Floresta Flutuante que quer ajudar, não prejudicar.
She looks up at Beast through tear-stained eyes, but you can see her resolve hardening as she remembers who she is and what she stands for.
Ela olha para a fela e as lágrimas turvam os olhos. Nota como ela recupera a compostura ao lembrar quem ela é, pelo que luta.
Oh, Seven sympathy. I saw those things dragging the sorcerers along the
Eu vi
cliffs towards the
os
wreckers'
setes me
caves.
aparem.
I
Eu vi aquelas coisas arrastarem
No more.
especialistas para os
It's
rochedos,
gone.
para as cavernas dos secadores. Eu não chega lá. Eu não. Chega. Já foi.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long
Ela
grass.
hesita diante de
Terror
qualquer
in her
sussurro
eyes,
do
she
vento
stumbles
na grama
away
alta.
from you.
Terror dos olhos, ela tropeça para longe de você. Qual foi? Deu fuga. Panela velha é que faz comida boa. Tá nas coisas aqui. Misturar, será que dá certo? Ou não? Fazer torta de maçã. Leite? O que tinha pego leite? Achei. É que 22 de armadura física. Rubi. Vou pegar do Rubi. Ah, tá aqui. E voado. Mas só vale isso, só. Cara, você vendo. É pior que ela é. O dela é melhor, hein?
Looky here, folks. Oh. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Ver se não esqueci nada mesmo.
Eggy, Eggy, gone, gone.
Ô
Baby
vinho,
Eggy, gone
vinho.
for good.
Se foi. Bebê se foi. Pra sempre.
Help,
Loreta pequena.
help.
Socorro, socorro, socorro.
Marge. Marge
Marge,
knows.
Marge sabe.
Marge saw.
Marge viu.
Ask Marge.
Pergunte a Marge. Pequena. Asinha. É a Marge. Ei. Ó. Ó, ó.
Did you hear?
Cocó, ficou sabendo? Ou desapareceram,
Gone for
perdidos para
good.
sempre.
No one to keep them
Ninguém para
warm.
mantê-los
No
aquecidos.
one to keep them safe.
Para protegê-los.
Not my eggs, our eggs. All the
Nossos
family,
ovos,
all
todos
the
os pertencem à
eggs, every
família.
last one. Big Marge saw.
What's this? I found something.
Rubi.
Ruby.
Cadê a Marge ali? Eu vi, eu vi, eu vi, eu vi. Ó, eu vi.
They were stolen. The babies. The
Eles foram
eggs.
roubados, os bebês, os ovos,
Something
algo.
took them.
Algo os levou.
Big.
Grande,
Big as a cow.
grande como
Big
uma
as a
vaca,
house.
grande como uma
And many,
casa.
many legs. Too many. Horror. Thief. Horrible thief.
Cadê?
It
Horrível,
came in the
veio à
night.
noite,
It
levou
took
os
the
ovos,
eggs.
fugiu,
It
rápido,
scrambled away
rápido.
fast, fast, fast. If I showed you, you could bring them back. You could bring them back. Map.
Mapa,
Show
mapa,
me your
mostra
map.
meu mapa.
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and
Desagitada,
picks a
ela
small
pula e
hole in
bica um
your map.
pequeno buraco no seu mapa.
That's where they are. I went after my babies. I saw where they went. But they've changed so much, much.
É lá que eles estão. Eu fui atrás dos meus bebês. Daí eles foram levados. Eles mudaram tanto. Tanto cocó.
Bring them back.
Ovos perdidos. Quase cai da casa da mentora. Pô, o mapa é grande, hein? Eu não tenho. Agora temos mel. Vida.
Did you expect a needle?
Eu tinha uma. Pegar na parte de abóbora? Eu consigo fazer sopinha. concha. Cara de concha. Poderoso despertar.
You ever think about
Welcome to Drift.
running off? Like
Bem-vindo à
Marley and
floresta
Sam?
flutuante.
Hell no. Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
Não perca o controle, garoto. Vou deixá-lo. E como aconteceu. Como aconteceu e. Excelente, Tolly. Acabaré virando aperitivo. É alguma literatura rastejante imunda.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
O mestre mais velho nota sua presença. Passa a mão suja sobre as grevas. Se estivesse fingindo limpá-las. Limpá-las de lama. Mas acaba esfregando mais sujeira nelas.
Halt!
Alto.
What word do you
Que
bring?
notícia você traz?
His face goes
O rosto
pale,
fica pálido
and his
e olhos
eyes
bem
open
abertos.
wide.
O mestre que
The
cumprimenta
Magister that
você
greeted you
permanece
remains
rígido,
stiff,
como
as
se
if
estivesse
enduring a harsh
resistindo
wind.
muito forte.
The Voidwoken come.
Criaturas do Oasis estão chegando.
Hush, Fader.
Quieto, Fedor.
You may pass, traveler. Dare
Pode
say you'll be
passar,
aching to
viajante.
leave before long
Ora.
anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister.
Agora eu
He'll
ouso
want to
dizer
know
que não
what you've
demorará
seen.
muito para você querer sair. Mas, antes de fazê-lo, encontre Raymond, mestre branco. Vai querer saber o que você viu.
Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
Pensando sobre seus louros. Pode zarpar a qualquer momento.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but
Tira
offers
sua
no
ponte, está
other
acompanhando as
instructions.
outras instruções.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe.
Posso roubar isso aqui?
Are
Pode.
you sure? Them sorcerers from the caravan?
Maybe dark to come back. As long as there's no sorcerers.
The kid is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about shiftily. He raises an eyebrow at your approach, but says nothing.
A garota assovia uma melodia desafinada enquanto corre sem rumo. Ele arqueia uma sobrancelha enquanto você aborda. Não diz nada.
Ain't up to out. Just looking for someone.
Nada demais, eu estou procurando alguém.
Seen her?
Possível alguém chamado
Ben
Mesd?
Mesd.
Não vi não.
Too bad.
Pena.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, resuming his tuneless whistling.
Ah, não vou falar que o cara tá morto, né, mano?
Be grateful that you don't feel the need.
Agradeço por não sentir a
Be
necessidade.
grateful that you don't feel the need.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe. Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and...
The older look,
Halt, Scaleskin. What word?
his face,
The Voidwoken.
Hush, Fader. Be quick, mind.
he nods his head.
Vai de novo, filho. É a cartinha que eu peguei.
As long as you stay put, you'll be safe. Maybe dark to come back. As long as there's no sorcerers, there's no Voidwoken.
Gravado.
This town doesn't look much equipped to
Ela
entertain a
parece muito adequada
nobleman
para
like
alguém tão
myself.
nobre como eu. Que pena. Cheio de frescura, hein, o príncipe. Será que tem algum comerciante aqui, mano? Vender. Ah, tem aí. De comida ali. A casa da mentora já é aqui já.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
My word, but you do look exhausted. Have at it. Got yourself situated.
Livro aqui, hein?
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving.
Colocar faminta. Invoca uma planta que pode lançar esporo.
It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Keeping it together, Bree.
É bom, mano.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Ah, lesma de fogo. Pote de
Smells
fogo.
worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Porra, olha o preço.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Pô, esse aqui, o bagulho tá mal baratinho.
Do anything that will protect against void woken.
I can turn aside fire, cold and poison. But void walking, God knows what'd stop those beasts.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit
460.
your ton, who will?
Pô, eu gostei daquele picotinho lá, hein? Pô, caralho, carão, velho.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Yup, yup.
Too much.
You're safe among friends. Keep to yourself, lizard.
Calm as a coiled spring, held tight. This
Quem é que tá vendendo aqui?
You needing supplies? I'd stock up if I anything more.
Not in any mood to talk about it.
É legal também, hein? Prisão de osso. Ó. Bom, hein?
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, tongue, you will.
Windshield lights and that.
Void woken are everywhere. Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Também é bom.
Yes, of course.
Porta para a eternidade. Ah, esses aqui que consome bagulho.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Ritual de cura.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over.
É bom, hein?
Buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, tongue, who will?
Windshield lights and that.
There's a lot of call for the junk you sell.
How you holding up?
Bom, bom.
Until
Mas
later
sabe
then.
que,
Nothing less than the wisdom
sabe
of
que
the
depois
ages.
já
Quite the tale on you. Penny for a sick dog.
bonita cauda sua, uma moeda para um cão doente.
a glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
Basta olhar com triste para saber que ele está doente de verdade.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Nobre dizer para ele arranjar um emprego.
They'll never forget it.
Nothing good. The void woken are everywhere.
What am I, dog's doctor?
Tem cara de médico de cães?
Go on, kiss a
Ele está
penny for a
doente.
sick dog.
Vamos, me dê uma moeda para um cão doente.
Eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying.
Paddy for a
Por
penny,
mim,
you can
você
sing
me
him
dá
a
uma
love
moeda e depois...
song.
Ah, filho da
Call
puta.
him mummy.
Windshield lights and that.
Got one on you, do you, sire?
Você tem uma? Não tem?
I'm all right, as long as
Come
I
on.
don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Ah, filha,
The
conversa
dog
com o cão.
lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
Doente. Saia daqui.
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
Not in any mood
It
to talk
flinches.
about
A
it.
low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you
Sob a
find the
coleira você
sharpened
descobre
points of metal rivets,
os espigões de
gouging the
metal.
poor
Eu
dog's
perfuro a
skin.
pele do
The
pobre
dog
cão.
bares its teeth at you and growls.
Ele mostra os dentes e grunge. É pra ele que você pode curar ele, mas ele tem que confiar em
The
você.
dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you.
O
Yet.
cão olha, deu uma O cão ele dá uma encarada dura e lenta, mas não morde ainda.
The dog goes to bite
O
your
cão
hand,
ameaça morder sua mão.
and then realizes the pain is gone.
Então percebe que a dor desapareceu.
Hey, I
Ei,
feel
eu me sinto
okay.
bem. Obrigado,
Thanks,
moço.
woman. I think I'll
Acho que
wander
eu
off
vou sair
now.
daqui.
Here,
Mas primeiro,
before I go,
como
what
posso
can
lhe
I do to show
agradecer
my gratitude?
pelo que fez?
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Master did.
Meu mestre.
Huh?
Pera um minuto.
Wait a minute.
O mestre que
Master
me
hurted me.
machucou? Com licença, eu vou sair
Excuse me a
daqui.
minute. I'm gonna go now. But first,
He turns to his master.
you.
Você, homem mau,
Birdman,
mau.
you.
Aí, cachorro.
Not a call for the junk you sell, then.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran. God damn
Caramba,
it.
isso
That
era
was my
o que eu tinha pra
livelihood.
viver.
Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here. No. You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
Dizer que você faria isso grosso por uma moeda.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Porra, dizer que o cara é uma metade.
Go on then, get lost, you freeloader. I'm working it up.
Trabalhando porra nenhuma, filho.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran.
You're safe among friends.
The carved figure is a resplendent sight in this ramshackle village. Your touch creates a...
Fodão.
Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Mais uma exploradinha por aqui.
Yes, yes, of course.
Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find special prices for you. War is hell, my friend, but it's
Ele tem
very
aqui.
good for business. Good luck to you.
Da Guerra 3. Quanto mais, melhor. É bom, hein? Olha o que ele tá pedindo? Caralho.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Aqui relâmpago.
Smells worse over here than a
Mergulho da
dozen
Fênix.
rotten eggs dropped in a vat
Salta
of
pelo ar em
vinegar.
direção ao local e cria um artifício de fogo na chegada.
Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
É bom também. Cara, esse é muito bom, então. Posso pular?
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all
Né?
right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Caralho, isso aqui é bom. De PV, mano.
Together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Bishop Alexander was slain by seekers. Culprits didn't lie.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
Deixa eu ver esse livro.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving.
It's all well and good for you with your ration. We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking, Wolf, and you let that bit in sawdust from a cell floor.
Keeping it together, Reed.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Eu vou tirar a chuva.
Smells
E tem a
worse
minazinha da
over
chuva ali,
here
então
than
não
a
precisa
dozen
dessa
rotten
técnica.
eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, ton, who will? Keeping it together, Reed.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Ah, tudo envenenado.
Hackles raised, the dog barks at the
Os
sand
pelos nus
built
são
up beneath the
eriçados,
building.
o cão late na areia que se acumula embaixo da construção.
You're nice, and I'm a good dog. Yes, I am. There's something not right, and that's
Algo
wrong.
tá certo aqui.
It's under the house
Tá
thing,
legal.
and it's bad.
Ele
I
está lá
can smell
embaixo
it.
dessa casa. Ruim, sinto o cheiro.
You be careful now. What's under there smells real bad. It smells evil.
Aonde que ele falou? Aqui embaixo da casa?
I don't care if we tear this place apart plank by plank. We will find him.
You can't just charge in here and ransack my business.
There's a murder on the loose, and you're thinking about your business.
I have rights. You've no authority to storm in here like this.
We have the authority of four missing majesties.
Cara, o bagulho tá tudo envenenado e os caras comendo, mano.
What in the seven hells is a lizard doing here? Shouldn't you be in your empire or stretched out on a rock in the sun?
O que nos sete infernos um lagarto faz aqui? Não deveria estar aqui. Estar império deitado ao sol sobre uma rocha?
We're looking for someone. The
Estamos
sorcerer that's been
procurando por
killing my
alguém,
brothers.
um especialista que está
Probably a friend of yours.
matando
Grey
meus
cloak,
irmãos,
grey beard,
provavelmente um
acting
amigo seu.
suspiciously. Perhaps you've seen him.
Provavelmente amigo seu. Capa cinzenta, barba cinzenta. Ele age de forma suspeita, você ouviu?
Blast!
Maldição.
Well, if you do see anything odd, report it immediately. There is a foul creature lurking in one of these shadows, and we will find him. A sorcerer.
Especialista.
He arrived dressed as a tinkerer. But then Magisters started disappearing. As soon as we asked him about it, he fled. Who knows what he's done with our divine brothers?
O que ele tá? Certeza. Bateria responsável.
He was seen with the effects of one of our company. Not only was he behind her disappearance, he brazenly flaunted it in the
Teve
tavern.
coragem de gabar a taverna.
We chased him to this factory, but lost him on the docks.
Perdemos na doca.
Now, I have a patrol to complete. If you see anything, tell me.
The dog sniffs the wooden decking, like there's something wrong.
Something's wrong.
Algo errado, parei já.
Something's
Algo
wrong,
errado está
and it's
certo.
not right. I don't know.
Não
but
sei,
there's
mas
something
algo
wrong,
errado
and it's
tá
underneath
embaixo
the
do
floor.
chão.
Be careful down there, missus. You're not smelling what I'm...
Vou investigar se os caras não deixou eu entrar aqui. Era como tava o modo furtivo mesmo? Eu esqueci.
A stink of beer almost covers up the stink of fish.
Puta aqui também. Pecado. Tem que sabido.
Joe's a good swimmer.
Vamos ver. Tem que abrir essa porra.
The dwarf peers at an expertly dissected fish, gently poking its innards with his knife.
Fascinating.
Most
fascinating. Oh, my. I mean,
Cara, quer dizer,
what do you want?
O que você quer?
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
With a small grin, the dwarf glances between you and his handiwork and shrugs.
Indeed I am.
É
They can close our schools, but they can't take away what I've been taught. Besides, there's still so much to learn. Plenty. These
Muita coisa.
tainted fish are causing a lot of hardship. If I can understand what's happening to them, Perhaps there'll be a way to reverse the effects. Yes, as it happens. I need to see the effects of eating these fish firsthand, if you understand me.
Ah, vou falar com o
Wonderful. Now, there's 3 samples that I wish to learn more about. Care to choose?
Ok, vejamos, eu tenho 3.
The fish instantly churns your insides. You double over in pain. A sudden vivid sensation of floating in darkness assails you. There's something in there with you. Something. Hungry and corrupt. You can't breathe. You can't breathe. The dwarf suddenly drifts back into view, peering at you with fascination.
How do you feel?
A stream of black bile suddenly erupts from your mouth and across the dwarf's boots. He doesn't even look displeased.
I see. Well, I'm sure it was nothing but a side effect. Speaking of which, I've learned a great deal from observing you. I owe you a great debt.
The dwarf puffs up his chest and proudly gestures.
The fish is
O
indeed
peixe
malignant.
realmente é nocivo.
Lizards are affected by it in the
Afeta
same
os
manner as other
lagartos
species.
tanto quanto qualquer outra raça.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we
Thank you, but no. The fish you ate is known as yellow ridgeback. Quite a cunning breed, often used in concoctions. Who is to say how such a creature might alter an alertness mixture? Seek out somewhere that peddles alertness herb mixes. Adding these unique ridgebacks might make quite the impact. So, now my work must continue, as soon as I've got in my quota of fish, of course. Farewell.
if any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the magisters. Then we can get them out and you can get back to work.
Tem uma peitinha de comida. Foi. Esse bagulho que eu fiz.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stress has lined his face and narrowed his waist. He seems to be expecting you. He offers you a large and rusted key.
You took your time. The Magisters are searching the place, and Lohan needs to get his stuff out of the basement if he doesn't want to lose it.
Teve muita pressa, os mestres estão procurando o local. O porão. Delas.
He squints at you.
You're not with Loha.
He eyes you.
No, I don't believe you are. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to forget everything I just said. You heard nothing. Agreed? Agreed. And, my friend...
He gives you a look of dark warning and returns to his work.
Caralho, fiz merda. É a chave.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell the Magisters. Then we can get them out, and you can get back to work.
Falei, mano.
You see a man, well-fed and wealthy, but stressed. He tries to ignore your presence.
See here. I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with Magisters, and our shipments to Arks are held up. Time is money. Don't waste my money. What do you want?
Ferramentas para Arks estão criados.
A murderer, or a sorcerer, or some other species of miscreant. Whichever it is, it has nothing to do with me, except that it's stopping me shipping my fish into Arks. Now, please, when you've been in business as long as I have, you learn that there's a market for everything. You just have to find it. Or...
A dark shadow passes across his face.
Sometimes it finds you. That's privileged information. I have a trade to protect.
Olhou?
He gives you a cool look.
You don't bother your pretty little head about it.
You see a man, well-fed and he tries to...
See here, I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with fish. This is a fish factory. I'm shipping fish to Arks. Now please, there's the door. I suggest you use it. That's privileged information. I have a trade to protect.
Falhou.
You take me for a fool?
You see a man, well-fed and he tries to...
See here, I'm very busy. The factory is crawling with Magisters, and our shipments to Arks are held. A murderer, or a sorcerer, or some... That's privileged information. I have a trick. An excellent point. Well made. The answer to your question is, unsurprisingly, a man in a house. A man in a house buys all the void-tainted fish I can send him.
That dark shadow crosses his face once more. He shivers.
Not that I've ever met the man. Not sure I want to, if I'm honest. Absolutely not. I don't give away sensitive information like that to... That really is enough now.
Porra, tio, é foda, hein, mano.
He glances up. Recognize.
I'm busy. Goodbye.
Colabora aí, fi. Sobe lá no cachorro, né? Pegar a chave do porão.
If any of you see so much as a rat's hair out of place, you tell
The dwarf reaches into the innards fall to the floor, landing in a pool of dark bile. You'd expect fish to smell, but these reek.
Oh, aye. Forgot your lot still keep slaves. Your empire's rotten as this catch.
Your clap on the back knocks his knife askew, cutting a jagged line through the best of the flesh. He looks...
Lucky ain't the word I'd use. Nor's patient. So go slither somewhere else, lizard. I've enough scales to deal with.
The dwarf turns back to his work, slicing and disemboweling fish after fish, as the blood and black bile mix and swirl. Looking at the barrel, you see that someone has
Você vê
scored
que a marca de
Black
alguém
House
deve
on
ter
it in
feito.
paint. You cast your eyes around to see that every barrel headed to Arx has the same inscription.
Here, leave them barrels alone. I told you to take...
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you. You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Peguei o pegamento de chicote. Pilhão de criatura. Porra. Foda. O bagulho que eu peguei.
Ah, glorified tubs. He must be somewhere else.
Memória. Não, cara, eu vou deixar. Pra vender. Essa porra também.
Behind the containers, the fish in one of the barrels shifts slightly.
Please, you have to help me. The Magisters have gone mad. I'm a salesman. I tinker. I fix things. I wonder. I buy and sell books when I can. I had nothing to do with those Magisters. Please help me. I don't want to die. I don't want them to take me. I have no idea.
Não tenho ideia. Cheguei na cidade há apenas alguns dias. Tive alguns objetos para os jornais. Depois tem uma parada aqui. Caminho de Giselle.
I was just sitting in the tavern, minding my own business, and the Magister started screaming at me. I ran and,
Mas começaram a gritar comigo. Sai correndo, enfim.
You hear a quiet sob from the fish.
Why is this happening?
Eu não fiz nada.
I didn't do anything.
There's a moment of silence from within the barrel. Some of the fish seem to shift uncomfortably.
I may have been studying some new scrolls I bought. They might have been, well, they called for sauce.
Atrair essência. Ó, é bom, hein? Se eu pegar mesmo que eu comprei, é possível que eles possam.
But that doesn't mean
Mas
I
isso
had
não
anything
significa
to
que eu
do
tenho
with
algo
the
a ver com o
disappearance.
desaparecimento.
I'm a
Sou um
tinkerer.
sucateiro,
I'll fix
com
things
certas
for a
coisas para
living.
viver.
I would never hurt anyone. What? I don't know.
Tem muito ouro.
Don't have much gold. I've spent years collecting rare items.
Please, what I have is more valuable than any coin purse. It can be yours. Just get me out of here. I just need to get out of Driftwood. I can't risk being seen. But if you can get out of town, I can escape to Arks. Please,
Por favor.
do anything. Just don't let them see me. Don't let them find me.
Damn it, hurry up. I can feel the fish oozing everywhere.
Okay. Go if you have to, but please be quick. If the Magisters even think that I'm...
Dá um save. Pera aí que eu vou ver como que eu vou zerar ele daqui. Aí tem que ir lá pro outro lado, né?
You'd swear the shark was smiling at you.
Glorified tubs. He must be somewhere else.
Ah, deitar o cara do...
And? What?
Come on.
And? What news? And? What news?
Não pode vir aqui, mano? Pegar um barco desse aqui e sair fora?
Stay there with the dirty lizards.
Might as well have rotted in the desert. What's even?
É, por aqui acho que vai dar ruim.
No rest until the killer is found.
I'm not picking that up.
Deu ruim. Ele tá me atacando por que esse puto? Eu fiz de errado.
And? What news?
You said you'd get me out.
Putz, aqui, caralho, não vai dar não, hein, pá.
And?
Ah, ele pode virar um barril.
And?
Caralho, vai dar merda.
You found him. Excellent. Now stand aside.
The Magister steps forward with a smile and draws her weapon.
What? What? No, you said you'd help. You promised. You promised you'd get me out.
Caralho, agora, mano. Eu do sucateiro fico entre a mina. Não dá pra me conversar não, cara?
You utter fool. Very well. If you want to share his...
You're the sorcerer, Mary.
Aí, fia.
It doesn't make sense. I'm missing something.
I'll stop your play acting, you smelly sorcerer. It wasn't me. Get that sorcerer.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Prepare yourself.
I'm just another useless elf. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the useless. Bloody useless. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point? It doesn't make sense. I'm missing something. No rest. No rest until the killer is found.
It's your maker.
Porque agora a gente vai ficar
Take
some sorcery in the face, nasty Dallas. It's off the Fort Joy you go, nasty sorcerer. You can stay there with the dirty lizards and Joe's mum until you're cured.
It doesn't make sense. I'm missing something.
I'm always the sorcerer.
Come on, damn you. Think. All this damn work and nothing to show for it. Might as well have rotted in the death fog. What's even the point? Who would do this? You can figure this out. Come on. Useless. Bloody useless. Might as well have rotted in the...
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What are you doing, lizard? Trying to get the drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat? Can't trust anyone, especially the likes of you, and especially Seven preserve me. Are you entirely ignorant? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
Os próprios colegas mestres estão desaparecendo.
Three Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it. He might be a greedy little junk peddler
Pode ser
and a
ficar
sorcerer
ganancioso
to
e um
boot, but
especialista, mas
hardly
duvido que
capable of seizing
pudesse
Magisters.
fazer frente aos mestres.
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know. You do that. What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate.
The elf shrugs listlessly, his eyes scanning his...
Plenty of suspects. Plenty of maybes. Precious little progress, though. I'm still convinced that the tavern is key to all this, though. What? And you think that's an excuse for me to stop trying? I'll never stop. Not until this matter...
No.
What is it? Unless you know something about the disappearances, leave me alone. I need to concentrate. I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood. I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor.
The elf straightens to his full...
I swore an oath. I won't turn my back on it. No rest until the killer is found.
to live, don't I?
Throw him in a hole for all.
Weep, my friends, for Alexander the Innocent.
Keep your eyes peeled for a dream.
Killed by
Ramos the
sorcerers,
Wanderer
a most
promised he'd be
vile
here.
incident. A valiant warrior against the void.
Aqui tá embriagado.
Elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses. She slides one of the drinks towards you.
And that.
Manda pra dentro.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge
agora eu e ela
everything
estamos
into
bêbados.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Bottoms up. Cheers to you, me, and
Tá porra.
and
Garçom. Aqui.
Her gaze
Essa mesa de
swivels
bar.
around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place
Fica
is
horrível de qualquer
horrible.
forma. Um brinde mais
Never
uma
mind.
vez.
Cheers to you. Another. What do you mean? These are changing times.
She raises a glass and glances at yours.
To changing times. Psh, give me one good reason.
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and pulls you in close. Her breath hot and sour.
Look at this. This.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you. There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she's downstairs. And now I'm different. It's in her lips. It's in the magic. I changed the right way. And then, I think now I'll be fine. You understand how, sometimes you just want to be fine. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. You ought to go see her.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming, the twinkle of the amber ale behind them.
I seem good, don't I? Yeah, I do. I'll be fine.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and pours you a generous portion of an amber liquor.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a lizard, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling? Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him. A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. Here, have a little something to eat. Niles' favourite, you know. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste. Well, if he ever comes back home for a visit. Anyhow, what can I get you? And where did you hear that? That disgraced elf who's been loitering outside my establishment since he... If I were you, I wouldn't pay any heed to the ramblings of that fool.
Eat or drink or both.
Not right now.
Tell them, if they got nothing to hide, they got nothing to be scared of.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
My stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
Absolutely not. The
You've got to pick and encontramos.
be guarded day and night.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of
Curiosity
us.
kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort
You're right
Joy.
about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
What the devil are you staring at? Your beard, my lord. It seems less lush somehow.
It's as lush as it's always been. Now train your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Who rings the bell?
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing
With a
to
dip of
risk
her head,
Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? What do you want, reptile? See this uniform? That makes me and Tatcha here magisters, not waiters. Get me? Good. Now, tell you what. Tatcha here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Tatcha grins hello.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards, and Tatcha here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
They look at you expectantly.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn.
Tatcha bursts out laughing. Eden goes bright red.
Get lost before I throw you in a cell for disrespecting a magister. Two magisters. The magisters.
Tatcha doesn't look disrespected. Tatcha looks amused.
Disrespecting one magister's enough. Go on. Get lost.
She turns back to her drink. She tips you a wink, then turns away.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
The bell still rings. Do you hear it?
You can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Hilga.
Coppers, then be
course it's not true. Smile all you want. I'm not in love.